This is my favorite Yeti, and I found this Stanley because the only problem with this Yeti is it's just not big enough. And even though this looks skinnier, it's actually bigger. In the process of trying to find this, you can't even find it on Amazon. If you search Stanley, it doesn't even come up. You have to specifically put in this name, which I can't even read it. They don't even put it on the thing. Oh, there it is. Aerolite. I think that's the name of the... All right. Let me figure out what it's called. Okay, it's called an Aerolite Transit Bottle. That's what it's called. So, in order to find this, I had to buy all of these. And before I give this one to my daughter, I figured I would give you a close-up of all of these different Stanleys, because I didn't even know they exist. This looks like a bottle. This one has kind of a unique angled pour spout. And then this one actually comes in a couple sizes. It's got 2 clips on it and a lid that is spring-loaded. This is the bottle, and it comes apart in 2 places, here and here. And it's kind of fat, doesn't fit in a cup holder. And this is the gray mist, I think, and then shiny black. I would actually like it if it was all black. I think this is pretty functional, but the whole problem is slim bottle. It just doesn't fit in a cup holder. This is your typical cup holder size, and you can see how it flares out. So that is the problem with these two. They don't fit in a cup holder. This one, pretty neat design. It's got like a area indented here to help you grip it. It also does not fit in a cup holder. See that? Just that slight difference will not go down into a normal cup holder. And I tested it on 2 Fords, a Mercedes, a Chevy, and a Toyota. Doesn't fit in any of them. The handle is really stout, stainless steel, very thick. All of the Stanley handles that I can see anyway are removable. It has a angled pour spout, and it has, it unscrews here. It's gasketed. I honestly think the Stanleys are better than the Yetis at keeping stuff cold. I can put this one in my car and this one in my car, and this one will have ice in it and the Yeti will not. And I'll get to these last and what led me on this pursuit. But anyway, that's what this one looks like. This is all plastic as opposed to metal. And I think this is also the gray mist version. This one is kind of neat, but when you try to drink out of it, this hits you in the face, in the forehead. It's got a spout like this, and these actually remove if you don't want them. You can pop them out. And the spring is pretty decent, but you can it started to stick a little bit here and there. This will also remove, and it unscrews here. This is the gray. I think it's just called gray, and it's pretty thick-walled. This one that everybody has probably seen is just your standard Yeti. And, your standard Stanley. Like, this is the Stanley that put them on the map, I think, aside from the thermos. And this one is the one I'm going to give to my daughter because she does not have the pop-up straw, and you can see it's basically the same. It just pops up. I would assume that these lids are interchangeable. We can test that. Yeah. So all of these are going back with the exception of this one. And let me show you these, the whole reason why I came to order all of these and go down this Stanley rabbit hole. So I love this bottle. It doesn't come like this. What I did was I put the this style on. This goes to a different Yeti because I prefer to be able to see in it. If this was clear, that would be great, but it's not. So this combination is fantastic. And the reason why this probably keeps ice longer than this is because I've changed it and put this lid on, and this lid is less insulated than this lid. The whole problem with this is it's 16 ounces, and after you put ice in it, it's just not enough. I constantly drain it and want more water or tea or whatever I have in here. This one, even though it's pretty thin, it's taller and it's 20 ounces. And that extra 4 ounces makes a difference for a regular trip. It keeps ice amazingly long. In fact, it's a little bit annoying. I actually have started putting less ice in it to keep it cold, which gives you even more liquid. This one I'll fill up with ice and it'll melt throughout the day. This one I'll only put about this much ice in it, and by the end of the day there's still a little bit of ice in it. So even more liquid. You see my point. The lid on this is really kind of different. It has this cantilever kind of effort where it opens and closes this, pushes down on this, and opens and closes this area just a little bit. Now, I don't put coffee in this ever, and it would definitely get slimy around here with cream and coffee. So it's mostly tea and water, maybe a Diet Coke occasionally. But this lid combination, I think, is really what keeps it cold for so long. And it's totally waterproof. Like, if it rolls around on the floor, it's not going to leak. I think what I'll probably do is use this one for cold, and if I do for some reason need to bring some coffee along, I'll use this one, because there's nothing to really get skanky on this if you're putting cream and coffee in it. So that's good news. I just thought of that. This could be the hot one, this could be the cold one, and I'm set. Anyway, if you were wondering what all of these looked like, thanks for watching. Hope this video helps you make a buying decision, and as always, see you next time.